Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I do tons of reviews of stock alert services and option services. I go and I test them out so you don't get scammed. I try and pick out the best ones to show you guys. Like, I don't really go into all the bad ones because there's so many bad ones. So these are the cream of the crop from what I've seen, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about stock gains with a dollar sign as the S. So one of my friends in my own Discord basically turned me on to this site, and it's run by a guy called Jacob, and I got access to the alerts by Jacob. So I always start by looking at who runs this thing, and the only thing I've been able to find about Jacob Denbrock is this LinkedIn page. There's really nothing on the website, on the Stock Gains website, or anywhere that I can find about this guy, and it's a little intimidating. He seems kind of young, so I'm always skeptical of really young traders, especially in these discords. It's an epidemic now. But this guy really seems to be able to trade well, and you can replicate a lot of his alerts, so I'm not too nervous about this. The weird thing is he's into motion pictures and photography. He's basically owned the Stock Gains chat room for 3 years, so not that new. Seems like there's about 1,000 members in the Stock Gains Discord now, but it's definitely a little bit of an odd background, especially given he's so young, but I won't hold that against him. So here's the Stock Gains website. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go and check this out. The thing that immediately jumped out at me is when I go to the About Us page, there really is nothing about them. So there's a picture of the Discord, there's stuff about how there's 1,000 different traders in the group, and how they like to really help people and teach as well as do these alerts. So the problem is there's absolutely nothing about who these people are. And I think that really matters in this business. Knowing who's actually behind these sites is kind of a big deal to me. It helps with the trust part of things, at least. The prices are interesting. It looks like you can only do a lifetime membership for $349, which is a total bargain. There's also a free chat you can join. So $349. Some rooms are costing that, per month or quarterly or maybe even yearly. But only having a lifetime membership for $349, total bargain. But I do ask myself if there's a reason for that, and one of the reasons might be is they calculated the lifetime subscriber value. So if they were charging a reasonable amount, say 100 a month or 50 a month, they probably, if they were having a high turnover, realized that it's better to charge $349 because they weren't getting that as people weren't staying long enough. Not a criticism, because people are flaky and they don't stay. The average time for these services is 1 to 3 months. So it's actually a smart business plan to do a lifetime membership, and everybody benefits as long as the stock gain guys are providing value. So I looked through all the trades that they've done, and there's quite a lot because there's a few different guys alerting, but the main guy, Jacob, is who I've chosen to focus on for this review. I'll probably go through and talk about some of the other stuff as I get more and more familiar with the alerts. But like a lot of Discords, there's quite a bit of noise, so I zoomed in on just Jacob's alerts for today. Let me find them. Here they are. So Jacob's day trade alerts. They also do swing trades and stuff as well, but again, I don't want to spend the next hour going through each one of these. I'll do a separate video on all the different things. But let's have a quick look at today's trades. So I've pasted them into this Word document so it's easier for people to see, so you can actually not have all the stuff that was in between here by other mods and things. So here are some of the trades. 840, this is not the market open, so this is 10 minutes after market open, so this is in a different time zone, in central time zone. So he started off, Jacob, this morning 10 minutes after market open. He entered Netflix and CCIV a couple of minutes later. So these are the calls. He actually did the same day calls, which of course is really risky, but also high reward if the play works out. So he also did CCIV for the same day, and these are the actual trades he did. So this guy's an options trader, obviously, and you can see within a few minutes Netflix was up over 30%, and so was CCIV within 5 to 10 minutes, but he grabbed a bit more. and then another few minutes later they were up 20% on CCIV as well. So we have a guy in the Discord in sidekicktraders.com. I'll leave a link in the description below, who used to do this kind of stuff. He's actually moved to his own Discord now, but it's very volatile, very high risk, high reward, and it seems to be a style that a lot of these guys like. So CCIV made 20% in a few minutes. Netflix also paid off really well as well, so at least 30% going into the money. So he then did SPCE, very risky again. He finally took about 45 minutes after the market opened, started to take profits on it. SPCE also 56% very quickly, and by about an hour after the market opened, he'd already taken profits on all of these things, closing the rest of SPC here for 141%, and he was getting excited. So this was just today's Jacob day trades. There wasn't that many. It was within the first hour of market open, which is kind of cool for people that just want a set time done and dusted by an hour in. And it's not a particular style that I like. I don't like risky options at open. Sometimes I do well on them, sometimes I don't. These trades were fairly replicable. I mean, it's the same problem with all of these momentum market open day trades though, where you end up chasing a little bit, or it's not the best style for copying, but these were actually quite replicable, or replicable, I don't know how you say that, and it looks like most of his plays are very similar. So going through his previous track record, it looks about 80 or 90% win rate. High risk, high reward plays on these options, at least on the day trading part. And like I said, I will continue to review this service and go through each of the different mods as well, and then continue to do videos on this. And let me just check. So they also offer one-on-one sessions up to 90 minutes, 3-month membership, 3-month mentorship as well, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of do that stuff as well. Let's see what else they have. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, they have some books and merchandise and stuff. Not checked those out yet, but anyway, it's a lesser known Discord room called Stock Gains. Definitely check it out if you get a chance. Alright guys, I'll catch up with you in the next video. Cheers.